Now, continuing with our coverage of the mining Indaba that is currently underway in Cape Town, Godfrey Mutizwa caught up with Mohamed Abdoulahi. He is Niger's Mines and Energy Minister, and he spoke to him about his plans for increasing mining production in Niger. Take a look.
Thank you. Actually, we are producing, let's say, about 5,000 tons per year. We have 3 companies. One is Cominac, the second is Somaïr, and the third one is Azilik. And we are positioned to produce about 5,000 more tons in the coming years with the mine of Imurayan, which is sponsored by a river. So let's say in 2 or 3 years, Niger will be becoming the second producer of the world with more than 10,000 tons of uranium per year.
Yeah, so you are a uranium producer, but you also produce other minerals like gold, like coal. Let's talk about interest in those other sectors as well. Where are you seeing interest coming from, and what are your plans in that sphere?
Actually, we only have one mine, one gold mine, and we have many exploration licenses who have been delivered, and people are looking to produce gold as well. For coal, actually we are planning to develop power plants which will be financed by Exim Bank China, and this will be producing, I think, less than 3 or 4 years, and it will be quite. We'll produce maybe 400 megawatts.
Right. Okay. What's the target, and who are you targeting to try and come in? Are you looking for new investors to come into there, or this is an established,
of course,
established investor? I'm here. That's why you're here.
Yes. Actually, we have, in the gold sector, we have Canadians, and we are looking for Australians to come, and Americans as well. So, and we have recently a French company who came who is trying a new process of exploring gold. Right. So anyone is welcome in Niger for mining sector.
So what message are you bringing investors then who are gathered here at the mining Indaba in CapeTown? Now, I was doing a little bit of research, and I actually found your country has 48 different minerals. I mean, that's quite a diverse amount of minerals out in the ground.
Mm-hmm. So as you're telling, we have many minerals like coal, like gold, like uranium, like copper, many. And our target is now to develop, first of all, coal for our energy, and secondly, we also want to develop phosphate for fertilizers, because as you see, we are a big agriculture country. What we came to say here in Indaba is telling investors that Niger is a secure country, democratic country with a very attractive mining code. This is the message I came here to deliver to investors.
Sure. And we know, of course, one of the issues that investors worry about is the certainty of the regulatory environment, fiscal as well as legal. From Niger's perspective, what steps are you taking to improve those aspects so investors are able to come in?
Actually, we have one of the best attractive mining code in Africa. And within this year, with the help of World Bank, we're going to revise it and make it more attractive.
What are you adding there?
What are we adding? It means that when we give a license to a company, they keep it 3 years. But we are thinking about to move it to 4 years or 5 years, because we are thinking about in 3 years they cannot get enough time to look all in the licenses. So this is the things we are looking about, and we want more investors to be comfortable. We want them to be feel like comfortable in Niger.
Yeah. Now, security is always an issue, of course, particularly given the events that we've seen around North Africa. What measures are you taking to ensure that physical security and also just elimination of the threats to the stability is maintained?
Yes. When we had the war in Libya, those people who came who went to Mali, they were supposed to stay in Niger. Right. But because our army did a good job, they could not stay there, and then they went to Mali. So our army and our security forces are doing a very, very good job. And this is why Niger is a very secure country, actually.
Yeah. Finally, Minister, last year, I was just doing a little bit of research as well. I found you attracted just under $1 billion in new investment into the country. What are you targeting in 2013 and in the years ahead?
For this year, I think we'll be 1.5 billion US dollar we are targeting, and for the coming 5 years, maybe 10 billion US dollars for investors.